Hello, it's Tim from Toy Tinker Tim, and this is the GI Joe Mystery of the Boiling Lagoon. It's a 1973 Sears exclusive set. Like other GI Joe sets, this one came with a mini comic, and that helped set up the plot and create a story background for your play adventure. And like so many Hasbro GI Joe sets, this one is close to being what we would call a kit bash, with so many of the items from previously sold pieces. The diving helmet, air hose, the buoy, the shoe weights, and the diver's suit, those are all similar back to the 1964-65 deep sea diver set. The weight belt here only has 2 metal weights compared to earlier versions with 4. And the chest plate have the diving helmet here. There's no insignia. Here there's just a smooth oblong oval. So let's go ahead and take a look here at the breakdown in the outfit. No figure was included in the Sears exclusive set, and the original deep sea diving suit had a rubberized lining. And mine here has long lost that lining. That's just crumbled away with the ages. So as you look over this whole set, one key thing to remember is that this was created as a toy for kids from ages 4 to 12. And this kind of detail we see mainly now on strictly for adult collector type toys. The diving helmet is greatly detailed. You've got the hinged faceport, viewports on either side of the head. There's a valve, there's regulators on the sides here. So the helmet is threaded onto the inside breastplate. There are 2 breastplates, and we'll look into those here later as we go. The helmet is a snug fit over the head. And a big reason why my red-headed GI Joe had a lot of brow paint rub. What's described as an oxygen pump for GI Joe is this mouthpiece. As an added play feature, there's actually a functioning compass here. So molded into the back of it are 2 prongs that the black vinyl tubing makes a force fit over. The tubing then attaches to 2 prongs at the back of the diving helmet. And then you created the bubbles to make it look like Joe was breathing underwater. The outside breastplate has a couple of raised notches here on the front. You could feed some string through there to raise and lower your GI Joe from the depths. And there's molded in rivets that line the edging. Next was the inner breastplate, and that was worn next to the figure underneath the rubberized diver suit. The threads on this piece are quite worn from lots of play and love. This is the actual set I got when I was a kid. The top collar then sandwiches over it for a completed fit, snug up to the character. So we're going to take a detailed look here at the dive belt. You see how this belt has the lack of the metal weights on the rear near the tab closure. I had to repair this belt, and there's a restoration video link here also for that. There was a lot of detail in the sculpting and construction of this belt. You know, the metal weights, rivets, straps, and the belt itself. Boot weights. To help Joe get to the bottom of things and accomplish his mission, he needed some weights. Not just out of the aesthetics for the whole set, but to hold the figure down in an upright position underwater. These are designed to slide over the plastic boots that he wears, and they clipped on over the heel of the boot. The radioactive satellite. You know, it's all plastic, hollow interior, and this was the key to the mission. He had to recover it to avoid further environmental damage. So this satellite comes with no radioactive warning decal on the back, and it's probably because of its intended use for in the water. You've got the red buoy and the flag, and just by the way, that flag with the white stripe, if you didn't know, that is the diver down flag. That's indicating a diver below in the waters there. Here's the molded gray plastic pincer tool for the recovery of the radioactive nose cone. This tool was included with other sets. It's also molded in yellow. It's another of the little items in this set that has a great range of both functional and sculpted details. It's a pretty cool little item. The pontoon boat. So the boat is also from the Capture of the Pygmy Gorilla set, except this one you've got no motor that comes with it. To give you an example, as a kid I repurposed an oar from a big gym set so Joe could navigate those troubled waters. The design of the pontoon boat was versatile for other sets, and there's a molded in notch in the rear of the boat, and that's where the motor would slide onto for the other set. And the pontoon sides are made to slide off. It's not just for storage, but this boat's design also enabled it to be packed up and transported by the Adventure Team ATV style vehicles. So there was a way to have this crossover with your other sets. The pontoon boat here is the same as used in Capture of the Pygmy Gorilla. The silver pincher tool that also is in the dangerous removal, or it's also called the demolition set. So that's the look at the Mystery of the Boiling Lagoon, the Sears exclusive set. There's lots of great detailing in what was designed as just a kid's toy. So be sure and click the subscribe button to get notifications of new episodes here on Toy Tinker Tim, but also to show your support for the channel. It's a small act that adds up to being a lot, so I appreciate it. And thanks for watching.